Good day. It's a pleasure being around once again on your program titled You're welcome to our Export TV, Export Business Demystified with Godwin Oyefeso, member U.S. African Trade Council in Atlanta, Georgia. Also, former Vice Chairman, Export Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and CEO, Success Edge International. Today, on our export products that you can export, commodities that you can export, we'll be talking today on cocoa export. Cocoa is a native of Amazon grove of South America, and the bulk of its produce in the tropical area of the African continent. There are over 20 species in the genus, but the cocoa tree, is the only one that is actually cultivated widely. Now, when it comes to the issue of Nigeria is a noted country as regards the production of cocoa. Nigeria produced about 242,000 metric tons of cocoa as far back as 2008. Over 98% of the produce is exported, and it provides means of livelihood and employment to over 5 million people in Nigeria. So that makes it a bit dynamic. And when you talk about cocoa, you also can remember that the cocoa house was built with export of cocoa to Europe. So that makes it a very, has a lot of earning power for the economy. Now, the world consumption is estimated about 2.8 million tons per year. Nigeria, as of now, is regarded as the sixth, the largest of cocoa producers in the world. The global production is concentrated efficiently with the region of about 10 degree north and 10% south, of the equator. Traditionally, cocoa is actually cultivated in producing country and is sold for export in form of beans. When we talk about beans, this is an example of what that means. This is what is exported, okay? So for example, you look at it now, this is what is exported. Let me show you so you can really understand what that means. Now, this is it. This is it. So when we talk about export, this is what is exported. You can see it. This is what is exported. This is what is exported. Okay, so you can now see what the export beans look like. So importing countries then process the bean, transforming the raw materials into finished or semi-finished products like cocoa butter, like cocoa cake, cocoa liquor, and cocoa powder. So these are the various things the cocoa beans I showed you now can be reproduced into. Cocoa is the second major non-oil export earner for Nigeria after the leather. As far back as 2005 alone, export revenue from the sales of cocoa amount to about $136.7 million. In 2016, it moves on, and as far back as 2020, it was actually increasing regularly. So what that means that is a good earner that we cannot do without in terms of non-oil export. Now, let's look at harvesting. Actually, there are two types of cocoa production season in Nigeria, and that is in October to February, and the second one is actually from April to September. So actually, now let's look at source. About 14 states in Nigeria actually can produce cocoa, and that could be a very good earning capacity for various states who are running, to the federal government to collect money on monthly basis. So if they can develop this sector, as states, 14 states in Nigeria, what are the states? Akwa Ibom, Abia, Delta, Rivers State, Ebonyi State, Ogun, Kogi, all the states, Ondo, Kogi and Ondo and Ekiti. All these states can actually make a lot of money. Like I said, who are the foreign buyers? Like when you talk in terms of foreign buyers, there are quite a lot. The largest cocoa importers are Europe. And when you talk about Europe, you are talking about the Netherlands, you are talking about Holland, you are talking about Germany, So all these countries, actually, quite a lot of them, others include China, Brazil, Britain, So these are the countries that actually can export this commodity. Now, international price. Now, when you talk about pricing and return on investment on this commodity, actually can be between 20 to 25 return on investment on this trade. So it's a very good thing if you go into the export of cocoa. Like I said earlier on, as of today, the price ranges between 700, 720 and 750,000 per metric ton, while the international price also varies. Now, when you come to us, we can give you the latest price concerning this aspect. So like I said, the return on investment on the trading of cocoa mean is between 20 to 25%. So it's actually a very good source. So for more information on who to export this cocoa, companies that actually need cocoa in large quantity, you can contact me, okay, by sending a message to me on gosuccessedge@gmail.com, gosuccessedge@gmail.com, or you also can send a WhatsApp message on 080-371-63281. I repeat, to know more about cocoa export, countries to export to, buyers that are waiting to buy the commodities from you, all you need to do, send me a WhatsApp message on 080-371-63281. Till the next edition on Export Business Demystified with Godwin Oyefeso. Thank you. You will succeed.